Good afternoon, folks, or good evening, good morning, whatever the case may be. We're going to be playing some Oxygen Not Included today. We're getting back to our stream. Already the chat has been active today, and we've got someone in Discord. Say hello, Hollywood.
Hello.
There he is.
I'm just getting the first commercial. It's just starting up. I'm just getting a commercial now.
Yeah. So, I need to go kill the phone right away.
Yep. He's in a Discord call with me, you dude.
Of course. It never fails. It never fails. As soon as I start.
What do you mean, Discord? I'm just looking at these. We're in a Discord call, and if you guys chat on Discord, can I join? That's what Zern said.
Zern, you can join the Discord. I don't think you join the chat channel. It's right now we're in the stream channel. The only reason to let Hollywood in, he's actually another YouTuber. Does have his own channel. Occasionally puts out some stuff for Kerbal Space Program and stuff.
I went to put in a link, but it won't let me.
Yeah, you're not a moderator.
Yeah. I went to put in the link for it, but it won't let me. Sad face.
Maybe you could convince Wise to do it for you. He's our moderator here. How you doing today, Wise?
Wise?
He'll link your channel for you, I bet. We're going to go ahead and mop up this right here because I think this is preventing them from getting in and accessing certain things in here. Probably should clean this whole room up, really.
Mop the entire place.
Maybe do mop. No, maybe not mop the whole place. Mop up all this little polluted water that I keep running through. No, especially here.
Moise or whatever his name is. So how do I get go to this Discord chat page thing?
I think. Aren't is Wise in our channel in my Discord yet?
He says you know I'm not.
He's not because he didn't have Discord before, but can't remember if I've sent him to the Dirty Lore Collectors group, because there's a Dirty Lore Collectors group too, so it's another.
If he's in the Discord, I can just send him the link, and then just copy and paste it and put it in the chat.
We can do it. We can do a temp invite thing real quick. Yeah, I think Wise has the link, don't you? Anyway, let's get back to the game before like things go awry while we're not looking at the screen. It is another nighttime. It seems like this is working pretty good. It's like kicking over. It's making power. It's keeping our battery bank full here. I think I wanted to adjust some of like the power. But look here, what are we powering? We're powering this pump way down here. That's going to be pumping up this way. That's not doing anything right now because it's switched off. Which is good because what I need to do is we need to think about the future. And we want to make sure this stays full of water, of clean water, for us to have pump around and use. We also want to think about food. If we're going to be bringing any more duplicates in, we don't really have enough food production on the go just yet. And it looks like we got one of these hatches in our bristleberry patch again. Dang it.
Which just said, I don't know. I'm not smart with technology.
You do, I think. Yeah, well, there's like Discord, you can like either operate it through a web page or you can download the app. I highly recommend getting the app because it does work a little bit better than doing it through the web page. Which can be different depending on, act differently depending on which browser you're using, etc. I actually want to switch this over to Oxygen in here. Do that. Let me just put. Can I about put another? I want to put another one here. There we go. I barely see it there. And the other thing I want to do with that, mop this up.
Stream quality was really low, so I tried turning it up, and now it's like getting really laggy.
Might be got too much going on, do you? Oh, the spores. Oh, somebody's got the spores. Who has the spores?
All they have is chat, the stream, and Discord. Like the pixels are like really big for some reason.
Oh, you Duncan's got the spores. Oh. Uh-oh. There he goes. He's cooking. Oh no! The guy with the spores is cooking the meals. Everybody's gonna get the spores now. Oh, what is going on? Okay, they're almost completed building those two things.
I'm at the part where you start. I'm at the part where you started mopping.
Oh, mopping up. Yeah, mopped a few places. We are getting our polluted oxygen. Well, we need to get our oxygen deodorizer things here going so that we can start getting some stuff. But, ooh, look at that! Our bristle blossom is coming on a excellent yield. That means we're going to get an additional seed, which doesn't matter. Well, actually, it does matter because we needed an additional seed to finish that last spot right there. And then now we should have enough bristle blossom seeds.
The guy with the spores just started eating.
Oh, yeah, cooking. He was cooking. No,
he just finished.
There. Anyway, we need to think about planting some sleetwheat. No, I'm thinking about sleetwheat.
How's my dupe going?
How's he doing? Let's check out now. Where is he at? Hollywood. Hollywood. Follow cam. What is he up to? Oops.
You're zoomed in on the bristle blossoms right now.
He's sleeping. You Duncan still got the spores. How many? We still got three dupes that we can bring in. Ooh, in fact we have a dupe ready to come in. Let's see here.
The amount the stream is lagging for me right now is hilarious.
Did
it's
Zern
just the stream delay.
Did Zern get the who do we got right now? We've already got a Zern, yes. I was gonna say we already got a Zern. I was gonna say who else is in the stream right now? Who else has made a comment today? Luna. Luna's here. How you doing today? I'm doing pretty good. Let's see here. Do you would like a duplicate? And what would you like that duplicate's name to be? Yeah, I think you definitely should get a duplicate. Often in the stream audience. Do you guys think I should put the music on other than what's the game sounds? We'll take a general vote on that. Yeah. Now I don't think we're ever going to run out of mulewood. They grow quite nicely down here in the bottom of the base and end up constantly giving us additional seeds. In fact, look at all these extra mulewood seeds. We almost need a one of these guys down there to eat those mealwood seeds. Is that another mealwood seed right there? It is. All the mealwood seeds.
Luna said, what about the no new dupe challenge? Luna, he was doing it for the first 100 cycles. Now he's done.
Thank you, Hollywood. Yep, that exactly explains it. Yeah, we did it for the first 100 cycles, and at that point we started bringing in the new guys so we can start continuing to expand the base. I mean, basically we won the no new dupe challenge. You know, after 100 cycles, it was very stable. So, what, Hollywood?
Luna just said that he or she would like to give a name to a dupe.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see what dupes we got available.
Not assuming gender.
Who we got? We got Buff Slow Learner, Noodle Arms, Creativity, Twinkle Toes, Bottomless Stomach. Well, unless I almost want to reject all those on. Well, this one's guy's not too bad. Early but he's bottom stomach. That's kind of not good. That's pretty bad. In fact.
No, you should. You know what you should do is you should do 3 dupes per 100 cycles. So you have 6 dupes now. So what you do is you wait another 100 cycles, and then at 200 cycles you move your dupes up to 9.
No.
And then you just keep doing that. And then 300 you go to
that's
12.
a great thing. Now what we're going to be doing though, similar to that, very similar to what you suggested, but what it's going to be is I'm going to take on 3 dupes every stream. So until we overload or cascade, falter, you know. So we've already got the beds for these 3 dupes, so we don't have to even worry about building anything for the dupes that we're taking on this stream. We can just concentrate on expanding the farm, make sure we have powers and all of our logistics is ready to go.
Yeah, I think we should start making a room for when we add those extra, when we start adding those extra dupes. So we should make like another 3 beds, maybe like 2 beds this stream. So then at the beginning of next stream, we're not all of a sudden freaking out because of that.
No, yeah, we will expand the bedrooms here pretty soon. In fact, I was thinking about expanding them over this way. So we could, in that spirit, we can kind of plan some stuff out. We'll go ahead and plan it with sandstone. And what would it be? It would be like, what, 3? Got to think about where our bed would be. That would be the easy way to plan it. So 1, 2, 3 between there and that one. Oh wait, gotta count the wall too. Oh, there we go. That would be there.
And you can also, in the new update, I'm not sure if you know this yet, but you can disable your duplicate thing.
Yeah.
So you can just turn it off so you don't get the new dupe sound.
Yep, that's what we did for the first 100 cycles. We only turned it back on once we hit, like, what cycle was it? We turned it back on 95, so that would be ready for cycle 100. And then we brought in our first 3 new guys, you Duncan, Hollywood, who's with us today in chat, in the stream,
Dad.
in the Discord. Wise has just actually stepped away, who named you Duncan after his pet fox. That's pretty cool. And Zern, who actually I think Zern, I don't remember if it was his first stream that he joined us with last time, but he got a name because he was very active in the stream last week. So
I'm pretty active in like all streams.
Yeah, you are. You definitely come around quite a bit. I appreciate it. I do appreciate all the support.
I just realized if you look at my dupe, he has a lot of strengths in running. Like he has high deliver, high power generation, which I'm guessing is running on the wheel. In real life, I have asthma, so I can't run that well. So it like doesn't make sense at all.
There's nothing like you in real life. Yeah. He's got high athletics. Where are you at? Where's your actual stats? Right here. There we go. Yeah, that's basically your only thing is athletics, isn't it?
You were in the job section, yeah, and I realized it. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, and well, a lot of that is because, like, you know, that's a lot of what all of these guys are doing. Is they're just running back and forth to deliver things to the storage compactors. I got so many storage compactors they actually have glitched out. If you look at them, these ones don't like have the little thing on the side. Trust me, they're still storing stuff in them. I just can't see how much because the little thing's missing. Okay. It's probably a graphic glitch of just like the way that the furniture is laid out here, I'm guessing. It's gotta be something like that. There is a slight chance the dupe might die, yes. So, yeah, I did reject all the last group because I didn't really like any of those. Wait till the next one, Luna, and then we're gonna get you somebody. We'll pick one at that point. So, get back to planning these bedrooms. Go ahead.
Last stream, I'm like, I don't want a girl again. I'm gonna take forever until there's actually a decent guy in it.
Yeah.
Last stream. I remember like 2 seasons ago or something, I ended up having a girl dupe and I was like so mad at you. For like the rest of the series. It just happened that it was like the second last stream where I got that dupe. So.
Did I miscalculate?
Twitchi is now in the chat.
I think I did
Good day all.
Hey, Twitchi.
Oh, new advert. Hi, guys. Looks like I'm not too late. That's Micah.
Yeah,
Zern said most of the seeds near the beds aren't planted.
I did mess that all up. Most of the what seeds? Oh yes,
The briar seeds?
yeah, the briar seeds. I don't know. It's because if we don't have them. It's probably just because they're not prioritized enough. We could force them to do it, but they'll get around to it eventually. I'm trying to like plan some stuff out here.
Oh yeah, you did
Also,
mess up. It just got to that part in the stream
yeah,
where we realized that you messed up.
yeah, the things weren't exactly laid out right. So, there would be where the wall is where a planter would be, and then there would be oops, not there, there, there. Then there would be that, and then there would be the cots.
Hello, Super Gary Gamer.
Hey, get Super
welcome.
Gary.
Going to Greece today. Nice. Bunch of people saying hi to Twitchi. What's up, Twitchi? Maybe you can join us on Discord today.
Hahaha. I think he has a bunch of people over his house, but he's welcome to jump in on Discord, and we can talk about some of the Minecraft stuff I was thinking about that I want to do with him. Or maybe anytime today or tomorrow. I mean, in fact, actually, I would love to get that going with you tomorrow if you're available for that Twitchy. Start the Minecraft project I was talking about, because it's something I want to do on stream. Build a mod pack. It's gonna be a very small mod pack, but it's a very specific mod pack. I want to do an ultra hardcore modded.
Are you gonna do a let's play on it? And if so, would you mind if I happen to decide to join in on it?
It's not gonna be a let's play pack. It's gonna be a ultra hardcore pack.
But if you do like a let's play
pack
on it,
you can't let's play it. That's what I'm telling you. It's a competitive map. It's gonna be a competitive mod pack where you where people like where every time it generates and it'll regenerate. You have to set up on a server, but like or when you start a new player game, it'll randomly generate a whole cityscape. Randomly generate the entire a big cityscape where you'll start and well, of course there'll be mods, but it'll be UHC, but you'll be in a lot of generation, and there'll be some mods and a few things like to add in, just a couple stuff, not a whole lot, but just enough to make it interesting.
In
what
chat
to discuss?
Right now, A43, welcome.
Hey A4, how you doing?
Welcome. How you doing? Land is A4 asking. Twitchy said room full of people, I'm afraid. We said Backer Duncan's doing fine. Heart pace is at a normal rate, temperature and blood pressure is normal. Overall, he's healthy. Super Gary Gamer, not doing anything cool in particular. Disrupting Minecraft. Wait, is that is that Hollywood Gaming talking? Yes, that's me.
That's Hollywood, yep.
Well, he said, hey, that's him. A43 Land, I thought you had a Discord. Dude,
I do.
Land does have a Discord, we're in it. I'm gonna say Twitchy, unfortunately I had to work so I couldn't watch your stream. Twitchy, that's cool, Coop.
Uh-oh. That now goes through the middle of the room. Oh well. Somebody's just gonna have to deal with a pipe. Yes, it does a lot of talking if you're trying to keep up with the chat there. You can imagine trying to read it and play a game at the same time. It can be challenging, especially when you get a lot of people and there's some secondary roleplay going on in the chat. Strider, are the dupes ever going to get in there and build the bed stuff? Yes, they are. They will. I just disconstructed the walls right now so they could do that. Hang on. Duplicate ready here. Let's see if any of these are worthy of Luna's approval.
Twitchy said Landstryder can do tomorrow, but not every week. Super Gary, voice recognition skills.
Maybe we can start it tomorrow, Twitchy, and then we can figure out when the better time is. But yeah, I do want to get it going because it's on my mind. It's on my mind. I need to get it out so I can think about other stuff. Also, I've been trying to work on getting my my turn done for the war series. It's as many of you guys know, we've lost a few competitors, and that's got a little bit. That's changed. I've had to change my plans a lot. Taking time.
Wise just called me out for mispronouncing his name. I keep saying like Wise, and he's like, "Please
Wise.
take note. My name is pronounced as Wise." And I'm like, "Oh,
Wise. Yep. Wise
okay."
Kartoffel. It's a smart potato. So, I don't know if that's what wise means. I think wise means Mister, doesn't it? In German. Anyway, so you'll probably correct me on that one. So we need to throw some farm tiles in, and I don't want to use the planters. Actually, do I want to use the planters? No, because the decor and these actually act as tiles that you can walk on. And we're gonna go from right here, right down here. We're gonna do every two, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, all the way across. What is that? 5 across? Oop, maybe I should be coming from the top down. Let's do that. Make sure that we're not. Yep, a little off there. Farm tiles. Or I could make the top one like 3 tall. Make the top hot. I don't know. That's just a random room that I stuck up there so that I could make sure that the food stayed cold without having to use power. I'm still gonna end up having to run power up there because I want to run a cooking station. Either that or I need to put a manual generator up there and a battery to power the cooking station.
In chat, Gary just said, no, wise means white.
Wise is white and Kartoffel is well. Okay. Yeah, I think he's probably told me that several times, but he's probably correct.
So white potato.
White potato. Let's cancel those ones. And farm tile. 2, 2, 1, 2, 2. There we go. We're gonna put the reason I'm putting these farm tiles here in the super cold area is because the Sleetwheat requires quite a cold area to grow well, and if I put it over here where it's nice and cold, then that is one less thing that I have to regulate and spend power on. And I'm not really too concerned about the Sleetwheat getting the maximum yield, because like when a Sleetwheat grows, you get like 25 Sleetwheat, even at the very lowest tier of in fact, here we go. Now these are we can see that, look, I have 149 Sleetwheat available to me, as long as, and even at the lowest tier of yield, I'm gonna get 25 every time it cycles. I think it's like a long cycle, but still. And I think I can get up to a good yield without too much effort by just keeping the temperature and giving them fertilizer and letting them grow over here. I think I can get up to a good yield. That's gonna give me like 50 Sleetwheat for every one of these. And what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4 times 10. One of those 40, right? Right? 5 times 2, yes, 10, 40. That's 40 Sleetwheat to grow. So, and then times 50 for every cycle that harvest. How many Sleetwheat? That's a lot of Sleetwheat. But I hope it's going to be enough to feed a few duplicates. Plan on digging all that out. These guys should get busy now. Get in there and get it done. We could even add more. In fact, I think I might end up spreading this all the way over this direction.
A4, Jimmy, congratulations. You just got him a proud new owner of the Samsung Galaxy S4 active. My iPhone 5 finally died. Yeah,
nice.
Dude, I feel you about iPod. I have an iPod, because I'm a kid, but I have an iPod 4, and it broke last Saturday. And I'm like, sure. Like, it just stopped working. Like, it just gave up. Like, there's no scratches on the screen or anything. It just broke. I was just like, cool. And I chucked it out my wall.
I love that copy settings feature of the new update. That is the best. Like, poof! All these now will grow Sleetwheat as soon as they're ready to go. Oh, look at that. I love that noise. I love that noise when the bristle blossom. Oh, there's 2 of them going. 2 of them going.
Apparently,
in stereo.
Dupes can get stuck bottom right of your farm.
What's that? Dupes?
Yeah.
Where? Here? Bottom right. In here?
Twitchi just said, Dupes can get stuck bottom right of your farm, Landstryder. Oh, he got it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, the stream delay. That's a thing. 5 days of being plugged in didn't turn on. Uh-oh. Oh. I'm sorry. Did Luna respond to the... It's all girl. It's all dudes,
One
though.
night of me sleeping on my iPod.
He's actually good.
And it being
This guy's
charged.
good.
Just happened to make my screen turn blue. I reset it, and it still doesn't work.
All right, guys.
Now it's just like Apple symbol off, Apple symbol off, Apple symbol off.
Anyway, let's pick our duplicate here. Travelando here, guy. This guy is a pretty good pick. He's got +2 learning. It's not the best, but he's a good cook, and we need a cook. In fact, anyone is fine. Luna says. So this is going to be our guy, and I don't know if I want to name him Luna. What are you going to name him?
His core expectation is really low. His stress response, though, to vomit or.
Maybe without the extra A's.
His food quality terrible, -2. He's a good chef, that's for sure. Oh, you might want to get the artist.
Actually, we're gonna name him Coop, because that's Luna. That's the second part of Luna's name, and that actually seemed like an appropriate name for a duplicate. Coop. It'd be the cook. He's the Coop cook. I actually like that a lot. All right, let's. In fact, he's already set to cook. Right, yeah. Somebody's actually better at cooking than Z-Tech's better. These guys are good at cooking just because they've been around. They spent 100 cycles by themselves. They got good at everything. But yeah, we're gonna take these guys off cooking, and I will leave Z-Tech on cooking. But I'm gonna make Coop and Z-Tech our only cooks. That's fine because we've only got 2 places that we need cooking to go on. This one is where we make our gristleberries. That's basically, I want all of our bristleberries to be immediately picked up and then turned into gristleberries before they're brought and stored in the freezer.
You could leave Twitchi.
It is funny still, yeah. Hey Pablo, welcome to the stream. Sir Steve, hi, how you doing today? Yes, Twitchi is here today. He missed yesterday's stream, which was sad. I was sad about that because it was a fun stream. It was a fun Kerbal stream. I had a good time. We crashed a lot of stuff. We blew up some things. It was fun.
You should make it so every new dupe
doesn't cook. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, Super Gary saying, "Shall I be revived?"
Yeah, Gary, you can get the next guy. There you go. There we know who's next guy. Who's picking? We know who's picking the next guy. Gary, Super Gary Gamer can be revived. Yes, he can. He will live again.
I missed the live stream. I was watching Wonder Woman. That's why Steve missed the
Oh, no worries. That looked like a really good movie. I want to kind of want to go see that myself. Looks like these
I watched
deodorizers
yesterday.
Nice. A good classic.
Yeah.
Good classic. Everybody should watch that at some time.
We're gonna watch the second one tonight.
These guys really kind of need to finish this off. I'm thinking that we have enough power, probably, from these generators in here. I don't know why this decides to turn yellow all the time, but I mean, it really is not under stress. Okay, in fact, there's another thing I need to do is fix this, because this needs to not be attached to it. Just get rid of that.
Micah is asking for the one after Gary. And, 84 said land is a Discord the same as Dormouse.
Kind of. No, I'm in a bunch of different Discords. If you get in any of those chats if you just get in any Discord channel where I'm in it already, you can just click on my name and send me a direct message. Is probably the easiest way to do that. But this one's not set for anything. Probably just needs to be set for whatever this one is. Because yeah, I don't want liquefiables anywhere over this area. Liquefiables are strictly right here. That's the only thing I've split out as far as storage goes. Now, this power needs to go over This one right here.
Gary has to go.
Oh, Gary's got to go. Ah. Well, Gary, if you're not here for the next duplicate, I can't promise that I'm gonna give it to you. you gotta pick him.
He's already gone.
He's probably already gone. All right, well, I guess Mike would be the next guy up. Yeah. And let's see, we are only taking on 3 duplicates today. Let's not forget that. We're gonna be taking on 3 duplicates each Saturday until we plateau. And when I say plateau, I mean you know, things start to cascade fail, and you know, duplicates start dying, and the colony is lost. It could happen. It'll happen eventually. It will happen. I can almost guarantee it will happen eventually. And why is my little system not working over here right now?
Well, if you can
Getting a little bit of oxygen in. Just crank this up a bit.
If you can get like a routine thing with your like oxygen not included, so like you have it like you start the day, you make the beds, and then so like you set up like the bedrooms and stuff, and then like you go and you like do everything. You start like building stuff. Like if you can just get a routine to go with every episode, I think you'd be pretty good.
It's yeah. As far as getting the new, yeah. Pretty much as soon as we start the stream, we'll plan for the next 3. So like we've already got the space pretty much planned out for the next one. I think at the beginning of the next stream, I'll just make a whole new floor above here, which is actually will give me 4 new beds. But I'm only gonna take on 3 duplicates because at that point, then I'll like even expand it even further, or maybe just go up another level or 2. I don't know. We'll see. I can come over this way a little bit with living spaces. I don't want to mess with this room. I want to keep this my little cold generation room, basically. If I ever need to. I mean, I haven't needed to, because if we look at consumable ore, coal, we have oh, what was that? No, that's not right. Coal, we have like 87,000 kilograms. That's a lot. It's a lot. Trust me, it is a lot. And we got 3. We got 3 little dudes in there. We got them all over the base, really, which is fine. I don't mind them at all. I don't think we're ever going to run out of coal. They're constantly converting our resources into coal. Everything that we leave laying around on the ground. Then maybe one of these days you can get a duplicate for A4. Yeah, definitely. Like, keep coming. Like I said, we're going to be bringing on 3 each Saturday. 3 new duplicates picked from the viewers' choice, basically. There we go. That's good. Oh, we did finally get our last seed planted there, so we now have a full farm of bristle blossom there. I'm not really too concerned about having a bunch more bristle blossom, because as much as bristle blossom or gristle blossom is nice, which is what it cooks up into, see, as soon as one gets harvested, it immediately gets cooked, because this has a fairly high priority. Z-Tech doing the cooking there, and Shoop coming on. What is this making? I'm on continuous. Oh yes, this is on continuous lice loaf. This is the other thing that does have to happen all the time, because that increases the calories that we get from the lice loaf. It doesn't really increase the quality of the food, I don't think, any. Maybe a tiny bit. But what are you saying?
So in chat, I'm gonna just read out a couple of things real quick. Look up Polestar Lost Colony on Steam. It's a good co-op game. Death and Onion is not good. Lamb, maybe one of these days you can get a duplicate. Oh, forgive me my flaws. Thanks for the dupe.
That's A4. That's A4's name. A4 duplicate. Yeah, that's a great name.
Should put it on a gas filter just in case oxygen gets in the pipe for the hydrogen generator. Will World War I, another coding problem happen again?
Okay.
Make a second colony.
It's still having issues. It is caged.
He just said make a second colony completely independent from this one.
Could happen.
And I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go grab myself a snack.
Okay. Well, I'll try to explain this. This is supposed to, and it's being funny right now. This is supposed to separate the oxygen and hydrogen without costing additional power of using a filter, because the filter costs power. So we're trying to be efficient as making our oxygen as efficiently as possible. But occasionally it falters because reasons. I think the room needs to be a little bit bigger. I think this room needs to be a little bit bigger. That way we would have like a bigger area for the because this in between area kind of churns as these produce both hydrogen and oxygen, and they kind of have to separate out, combine and separate out. Now hopefully I just made another adjustment to this atmospheric switch. I might need to make another adjustment to this atmospheric switch just to make sure, but right now it should not. For the most part it doesn't put hydrogen in there. And yeah, we do want to make sure that it doesn't put hydrogen in there because, well, it takes material to repair it and probably run out of material eventually if we are constantly having to repair it. In fact, might be why it's not getting fixed right now. World War I, another chlorine problem happening again. No chlorine issues. All we have is natural gas. And it doesn't look like there I think there was a little bit of natural. Yeah, there's like one little spot of natural gas that got out so far. Eventually, we'll probably have to make a filtration system to get that natural gas. Ooh, speaking of filtration system, water purifier right here needs to be a thing. That right there, and to do that, we're gonna need to put. First we need to deconstruct these ladders. And put in actual tiles. Aha, Hollywood's stuck. Oh no, Hollywood's stuck. At least
wait, what?
At least
I'm stuck?
Well, you're stuck where it doesn't matter. I mean, there's plenty of oxygen. Come on, somebody, come down here.
Okay, I'm back. Z-Tech Industries AI, aka the ugly robot, is in the chat now.
Oh no.
Oh,
Hey Z. What's up? Z can come in here too. He's more than welcome. He knows that.
I know.
He come in and hassle you in person if he wants. Better watch out.
Sorry, I just had to roast them. Just had to.
Alright, there's that.
So Strider, basically no for me joining you on Discord, right, since I'm not really a YouTuber.
What?
That's from what Zern said.
Oh, yeah, during the middle of the stream, no. I mean, I'll be more than happy to talk to you on Discord at some point. Or you can, send me messages, chat, all that. But during the stream, yeah, I'm kind of like stick to just the YouTubers. People that have been around a lot. I mean, don't worry. If you stick around long enough, I'll get you on here. Stick around, hang out.
He's kind of mad at me.
Oh, Z?
He did F star 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 U.
Alright, so I think, I want to do, like that. Okay, so we need to plumb this over to here. Obsidian priority 9. Do that to there. That to there. No, that to there. That to there. And then that to there. We're going to have a liquid vent.
Zern just said, Strider, Z doesn't have a motherly personality, right? We don't want that again.
No. Nope. He's been reset to 2.0. The 2.0 personality has become has resurfaced. Last I checked. Oh, they didn't quite get it finished. Ah, that's a bummer. Oh, we also need to deconstruct the pipe in between up here. This right here. Oh yeah, definitely need to get that out of there quickly. There we go. Let's get rid of that first. Anyway, good. All right. So that
I just come back to hear that I'm stuck. I'm like, hello, I'm back. Hollywood's stuck, and I'm like, what?
Alright, so that should get us some of this water process. The polluted water down here should now get processed. Yay!
Mike
for
just
processing
said,
polluted water.
Dad, did someone finally fix him yet? I'm guessing that was for Z, and I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Did something anyway. I don't know what happened to all my puffs, man. I had like, there was like 4 or 5 puffs over here, and they've disappeared now. That's kind of a bummer. Look at all there's all the slime that they generated while they were over here. I don't know. I think they might have like maybe they like got in the water and drowned. I'm not sure how that. I'm not even sure how that works. I know that the hatches will drown themselves the first chance they get.
Isn't it if a puff touches something that isn't natural? If they touch like a tile or something, they immediately die.
Don't think so. Oh, a new duplicate's ready. Okay, so who's getting this new duplicate? We
Didn't we promise? Was it
we
Gary
did.
one?
We did promise. Mike, I think it's Mike up right now because our
No,
other
it's,
guy.
I'm pretty sure.
Who?
Wait, let me scroll
Gary.
up in chat.
Gary was next up, but Gary had to go, so unfortunately
Yeah, and
he'll have to wait
hey,
till he's here till he'll get a new.
Yeah,
get
A
his.
was next in line after Gary, and then I think it's Mike.
Mike and then A4. So those are our 2 other duplicates for today. Mike
Yeah,
and
and
A4. So
And
Mike's next. A4 is gonna be 3rd. Yeah, 3rd today.
Okay.
That'll work. That's even if that's not exactly the way that it came up in chat, that's the way it's gonna go down in chat. Alright, let's see who we got here. We've got an architect that's kind of weak. Noodle arms, naturally robust and amphibious. That's actually not bad. That's dealable. Ooh, +5 learning. Gastrophobia. That means he just doesn't eat. That doesn't means he just doesn't cook. That's fine. +5 learning is pretty nice. We don't really need him to cook. Twinkle toes and quick learner too. So that is a really good one. All right, so Mike.
Okay.
What's Y saying?
He said about the polluted water there, does this spread to the clean water to get it polluted?
It does seem like, well, it depends on the situation. Like if I go digging around down there, there's something that I can end up doing that will cause all that clean water to just kind of get all polluted. I don't know what it is, so I'm trying not to stir it up too much down there right now. I think if the polluted water comes in on top of or to the side of the regular water, I'm not sure, but there is a way that the polluted water can end up contaminating the clean water. But typically they try to separate.
Zern's asking for do you have those seeds that grow upside down, so aka pinch of peppers? I don't know. Guys?
Ooh, what? Pinch of peppers?
Zern's asking if you have any seeds that grow upside down.
Yeah, the pinch of peppers, there is those. I don't have them yet. I know where they're at. They're really close. There we go.
Twitchy said, hey,
I got some. You know, now that I'm actually looking at the letters of that, I've probably been saying it like wrong the whole time. He's never corrected me though. So I appreciate it. Maybe I'm saying, maybe I'm like saying the words that he's abbreviating, and that's fine. But we're just gonna stick with Mike. Hey, Mike. Call him Mike. Oh, let's rename. Hang on, we gotta fix his name. We just want him to call him Mike. The one on the right, that was this guy.
Meckerson was asking the M-I-K-E for to have it called.
Fixed. It'll catch up. The stream will catch up here in a second.
Z said the middle one is actually named after me. Landstryder Splinter Colony.
Splinter Colony, yeah. Yeah, we could definitely do that. Ooh, look at all this. Oh, we need to. Oh, I forgot. Copy settings.
I'm like the part where you rename Mike.
Okay, so we want to have a cooking station up here. Cooking station.
What is that pump thing at the bottom land?
Pump thing at the bottom. It is exactly that's what it is. It's a pump. It's a liquid pump. That's pumping our polluted water up to a water purifier that is converting that using sand into clean water that we're then using where we need the clean water. So if we look at like all of our water stuff going through, like our electrolyzers use quite a bit of clean water. This air scrubber uses a lot of clean water. It actually turns that clean water into dirty water. That dirty water then gets turned into fertilizer and natural gas. And the natural gas is going to be pretty much powering our base entirely and powering the base. I meant to put a couple more storage containers down right there. And then, let's see, where else does the water go? The clean water also goes up to feed our toilets and our shower. That is something we need to think about right now. Let's deconstruct buildings. Get rid of this wall here. Buildings. Get rid of the wall right here because we need a second lavatory. That lavatory out of there. Oop, that pipe is in the way, dang you.
So if you use the bathroom, you're powering the base with the wastewater.
Yes.
Cool.
In fact, what happens is some of that all that wastewater goes right past all of our mealwood. Mealwood requires requires the polluted water in order to grow, and that's what it needs for the hydration. So that all gets hydrated out of our lavatory and our showers, and any remaining additional wastewater continues on over and gets processed in the fertilizer room. The fertilizer room has 5 fertilizer makers and 3 natural gas generators, and as they process the polluted water, they produce fertilizer, which then goes to keep the crops growing nicely, and natural gas, which goes to power the rest of the base and all the operations. So I'm hoping that you basically get these closed loop cycles is what you get going on, and that's why I really like this. Stop eating crisps on the microphone.
Huh?
You stop eating crisps on the microphone. Crisps is an English word for potato chips.
Sorry.
Or anything like that comes from a bag. Ooh, what do we got this why do we got polluted oxygen up in here? How did this happen?
I don't know if you can hear me. I have my mic pretty far away from my mouth right now. So.
It's alright. I'm not shy of letting you know.
So wait, what you're saying is, so pretty much mealwood is like the meal lice is like their best form of food. So what you're saying?
No, the meal lice is actually the lowest form of food. Wow. They don't like it very much. If we look at consumables here, you can see.
That makes sense because they need poo to grow it. So.
Yeah, well, it grows in. Yeah, well, all of them need poo to grow in, but the quality of the food varies. So like the very lowest is -3, which is like your pickled meal lice, your meal lice that are raw, your field rations, wild muckroot, which you can't like grow. You can just you can only find that. Mush bars, and then it goes up. So if you cook the meal lice into a loaf, it does improve the quality slightly. And then there's actually the new duplicant, Zern, Coop, and Mike. They actually don't mind the meal lice loaf. They're good with that. Our other duplicates that have been here a while and they've had a chance to develop and refine their tastes, they would prefer something nicer, which is why we're trying to get to having. Well, for one, we'll be able to make sticky buns. What is it? Consumables, frost buns, but those are still not quite high enough. Those will be good for you, Duncan, and Hollywood. And Zern, but they'll probably last those guys be just fine with them. But as far as our old timers, Twitchi, Landstryder, and Z-Tech, they really need something even better. They are okay with the gristleberries though for now. So I should say, you know, these guys only eat gristleberries and higher, right? You know, and that way this will keep their stress down even more. And then basically all these guys that can eat the lower stuff, I should say, like, don't eat the gristleberries, because, you know, those are for the more discerning individuals. So don't eat all these good food. You're okay with the nasty stuff. And like these guys, like Zern, Coop, and Mike, they're okay with the lace loaf right now. So I should tell them, don't eat the bristleberry. Definitely don't eat bristleberries. Nobody should be eating the bristleberries. Because I want them all to be. That let's take off new duplicates there, because I want them all to be turned into gristleberries before they're eaten. How's everybody doing? Make sure we don't have anybody. Okay, we also got a new duplicate ready. So A4 was the final choice here. It's the final choice today. What am I missing on chat here? All kinds of stuff. Landstryder, what water power uses water to power the base? Yes. My computer to power up the entire game. Yeah. It kind of do use water to power base. Diver's lungs. Oh, no, -3 on the learning though. That's terrible. Bottomless stomach and a scaredy cat early bird with a creativity. Bubbles is actually not bad. I'm gonna give it a few minutes to see if Avihar is okay with Bubbles. If he would prefer another one, I'm okay with preferring another one, because that's not the best. So let's get rid of these 2 pieces of pipe right there so that we can fix this. And we can go plumbing. I shouldn't even, yeah, I was gonna say that should connect by itself, without anybody coming along or anything, and it did. So and then I can put a second lavatory in. There we go. And then we can plumb that. Like so. How did I do that one? I did like a circle. Well, I'll have a statue right beside this, so I should go like this. Oh, sure, why not? Sure, why not? We'll do it like that. In fact, actually, no, that's fine. That was fine. Yeah, that was fine. Put it back. Put it back. Do like that, and I don't know if I need a second shower or not right now, but the second toilet would be nice, because, you know, getting up to the point where we have enough duplicates that maybe somebody's going to be in the bathroom at the same time somebody else decides they want to go. But I don't want to have a bunch of showers available, because then everybody gets obsessed with cleaning themselves and they don't get no work done. With only one shower, that means that only one person can be not working in the shower at any given time. So that's why we're keeping it that way. You know, I bet what happened with this is it's not getting repaired because it's made of copper and I don't have any copper ore. Probably. Consumable raw materials. Raw metals. Yeah, I have 0 copper. Oh, I can fix that though. Look at that. I can just dig this out.
Zern
right
is
here.
asking why I'm not talking too much right now. Zern, I am eating right now, as well as Land is talking too much.
Yeah. Oh, that is one of the things you got to do as a streamer. You got to keep that flow of dialogue going. You know, you got to keep it going. It's a lot easier when you're doing a recorded video. You know, if you lose your train of thought, you can always fix it post edit, or you know, after when you go to edit it, basically. But when you're streaming, you pretty much well, you want to try to keep it going. I guess you don't have to keep it going all the time. You don't have to keep saying something constantly, but but that's what people want. I'm telling you, it's what they want. So we gotta get our power all the way up here. Where are we going? Let's go all the way down here. I hope that's all done with gold amalgam. It looks like it is. And then if I deconstruct this little bit of wire right here. I also want to think about, pretty soon I want to get this other circuit. Like if we look at our circuits, we've got this circuit that, well, actually, that doesn't go nowhere. That can be deconstructed here too. That can be deconstructed. That can be deconstructed. So this powers our regeneration. It powers our med bay. And it powers these two cooking. This cooking area down here. I think that's it. Is that it on the circuit right now? Oh, and our massage tables. It powers our cooking, our lower cooking area, our massage tables, and our bio room here. You know, I'm just realizing that maybe if we could save some power, save some wire here. If we rewire this, let's do this. If we wire this straight up this way, like that. In fact, go right like so. Right, and then we can deconstruct that. I'm actually going to end up deconstructing because I'm going to put these back. Here. Deconstruct that. And deconstruct that one. I'm actually going to put that wheel back down there. Because I'm going to cook it up differently though. Because it's going to go right there. And we'll put the manual generator back. We just got coal. And then that means we can deconstruct all of this wire over here. None of this wire matters anymore.
Dude, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go grab something to drink.
All right, no worries, man.
Dry my lips and stuff. So yeah, I'll be right back.
All right, man. Okay. All right, that's gonna look good. Okay, so then we'll just be down to the oxygen circuit. The base circuit, we'll just call that the base circuit because it's like got the massage tables, the med bay, and a little bit of cooking power on it. I want to get a secondary transformer, a second transformer down here that is going to, yeah, standard version of Z-Tech right now. Standard operating procedures. Okay, so there we go. We got some more copper again. They finally got up to do that. And they have repaired this. Now, hopefully, my new settings on this won't... It looks like it's actually working pretty good now. The new settings. How is this set? 104,000, 1401. Yeah, about where I want it. Maybe down just a touch. Yeah, 1390. Yeah, we'll say that's we'll say that's where we want it. We don't really know. But yeah, this is kind of a finicky system and works most of the time. Oh, yeah, this is the other thing we got to figure out. Or fix. We've got a bunch of polluted air in the base right here. And I'm not sure how it got there, but we got to get rid of that. Oh, you know what would help is if we planned out for our oxygen supply. Yeah, because we got 1, 2 vents here. We're going to need 2 more vents up at the top there. So yeah, we need some vents up here. And that should help push that polluted oxygen towards that deodorizer right there. If we have oxygen coming in below it and behind it and everywhere else around it. Except we need to put some pipes up that way.
Yo.
Yo, yo.
Back. I'm learning the way of a British. We're trying to update Z to 4.0 right now, so we're inducing an emergency plan, and I just said there's a comment heading for my house right now. Lol.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Gotta induce those emergencies. There actually is one heading right for my house right now. Good timing.
Oh, you know what? What did we tell it to make this pipe out of? Granite. Oh well. I guess we have a lot of granite. Maybe it'll help the decor levels since it's going right through the middle of the base right there anyway. One thing that granite will do is it'll definitely make the heat transfer to it. Oh! Did A4 ever respond to our duplicant? Can't remember.
Steve wants to create a giant supernova for the emergency plan. I'm like, eh.
Hang on, I'm looking back up. And I'll eat the leftovers from the garbage when you. Does it record? Alright. Doesn't seem like he's rejected him anyway. I don't know if he wants to be a girl. Because that's the girl. That's definitely a girl. No doubt about it. Bubbles is a chick. Or we could reject all and wait. See, out of these are technically all girls.
Bubbles like 5 times.
Oh, did he? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, probably did. I'm
it's up to you. So if you want to get,
I like Bubbles. I like Bubbles. Though. It's creativity, scaredy cat. Although the creativity is not that important at this point. We've already got an artist.
Yeah.
We've already got our art person.
Well, you could, if you get something higher than, once you get like level 15 artist or something, you can start making like masterpiece sculptures.
Really? I've never seen a masterpiece sculpture. Yeah. I've been trying to get there.
You start getting your first chance of it at a level 15 artist, and it's like a very small chance, so you gotta get quite high.
What do we name it? What do we name in Bubbles? Poor. I don't know. I'm being silly now. Be a little bit silly now. We'll leave it that for a second. I'm sure he'll speak up in a second after the stream catches up with the chat. Look, hopefully that is that? Yeah, that's sucking in that nasty polluted oxygen that we managed to get throughout the base somehow. Oh, you know what else we need to do is we need. Go ahead.
I'm in chat right now. Zern saying I found out the older version of Z-Tech gets X-Tech. And Steve said starts cake powered supernova machine. A437 said lol. And I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go grab myself some crisps. I'm learning the wave of brains.
We'll check Bubbles' food status. Oh, yes. Consumables. Bubbles' food status. Yeah, don't eat those things. Don't eat those things. In fact, I don't think anybody should eat meat if we get some. If we actually got some, I would rather process it into a barbecue. We shouldn't actually end up with any meat, though. Oh, goodness. I hope you guys can't hear that terrible lawnmower outside going by the window. In fact, that should be the primary thing people come in eating. They can always eat that in ration bars. I don't want them to eat the meal lice. I'm not making any of that, so that I don't have to worry about. And mush fry. Although this would last a long time, I would imagine. Like, probably permanently. I'm not making any mush or mush fry, but we should leave that as a choice because in case I have to make some emergency rations, that was what they would be. But we don't want anyone eating gristleberries, meat, or meal lice that are basically unprocessed food. Alright, so that should fix anybody coming in new there. What else? Actually, we don't want the new guys eating the top tier food either. So,
yo.
In fact, we'll leave it just like that. That should be, people coming in should only eat that. These guys did not be set to eat sticky buns or frost buns. What's this one? Mike, why do you not like mush fry lice loaf? Mike, Mike needs buns. Mike needs buns.
Steve just said is starting his cake powered supernova machine.
The cake powered supernova machine.
You'll have to avoid this disaster. Well, Steve. How
are we doing on? Oh wow, we got a lot of calories.
I hope it doesn't miss you the meteorite.
In fact, we've got a lot of calories available, and we're not even using the wheat.
Thanks. Z just said he hopes the meteorite hits me. It's a comet, not a meteorite, and I was just kidding.
Yeah, get it right. Comet.
I I was just about to say,
They can't reach
Steve, you
that?
screwed us all. The, Z-Tech Industries update servers just went down. He can't update. You just screwed us all, you idiot. But,
Construct that, maybe? They can't reach that. Why can't he reach that? Let's dig this out. Oh, yeah, I did say that I was going to put an additional power circuit down here, so we need to get some space for that. Maybe leave like some space like that? How am I going to run this? How am I going to get it over to here? Because I want to power this circuit up with it. Oh, I see. I see a good way to do this. Maybe. Ooh, maybe not. Goodness. Alright, this stuff right here and this pump way down here, this all needs to stay on a single circuit by itself. Possibly I need to think about maybe bringing this cooking station onto this circuit. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Okay, here's what I do. That has to go up that way. So we need to move this. What's everybody saying? Anybody? We need to move this wire over. To like that. And then we can just deconstruct these corners right here.
oh damn, it's self-sustaining. Run!
Oh no! Okay. How does this gotta go?
Z-Tech, I have an update from Strider. It's called version 3.4. Totally from Strider. Do you want an update? Who doesn't want a cake apocalypse? Steve said we are having an emergency right now. There's an out of control supernova. Oh no, we're all gonna die. Ah!
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go grab myself some more milk.
Alright, man. I need to deconstruct that
Only
little corner
Z-Tech can
there.
save us.
Oh no! Then we're doomed. We're doomed if only Z-Tech can save us. Deconstruct. Power there. Run that electrical wire back up through there. Doof. Run that over there. Run heavy watt to there and there. And then bridge. Bridge? Bridge. I think the bridge counts as heavy watt or low watt. Doesn't matter either way. So hopefully that is going to work out. Let's consider putting base tiles down of sedimentary? Yeah, sedimentary.
Steve, only Z-Tech can save us. At CERN, he lost all his privileges. He's no longer an administrator. I'm guessing using that at U-Land. Because CERN was trying to make, making version 3.0 from Landstryder. And then he's like, Sir Steve's, well, nuts. He said, good luck with that. CERN, version 3.5, totally from an administrator.
Z-Tech eating his internet cookies.
And waiting for the inner world to end if that's the case.
Did I not put that on the ground there? Did I get the ground level the wrong distance? I did put the ground the wrong height there. I wanted
just
it
said,
there.
escape, well, might as well die happy.
Although it doesn't appear that it matters for the we'll do that for now. We can always get it back out of there later if we need the material, but I did want that to be on like ground there. Why is this not draining out? This water, the way that the polluted water and the regular water doesn't want to combine sometimes is annoying actually. Like the polluted water should just pollute all the clean water that it comes in contact with. That way it will flow faster, flow easier. Sometimes I think that. But then also, like, that would make things a little more difficult sometimes. Maybe. Dig that out right there. So they can get that little bit of, last little bit there. We also need to go ahead and throw in our flower vases here. I never put down. Flower? Did I? Oh.
Hey, Steve. You need to grab a baseball bat and just smash the machine until it breaks. That's all you needed to do, bud.
There we go. I'll get a little decor up over on the those corners. We also should probably put a high level sweep. Clean all that stuff up. Make them, or do we? Okay. We are at 9 duplicates, so we're not taking any new ones right now, but I'm going to take a peek at the one that's are ready, because if there's no good ones ready, we're going to get rid of them.
It's stopped.
Eventually inept. Noodle
Apparently
arms.
eating the cake,
Reject.
fixed it. Cool.
Reject all. Yep. We're going to just get rid of those, because none of those are really that great. We want to have a good one ready for the beginning of the next stream. But all this is looking pretty good. Sleetwheat is ready to go. And this is powered up, so now we can tell this thing to make frost buns continuously. It's only at a priority 5. The other thing I want to do is prioritize all of these at an 8. That way they get replanted before anybody tries to make the buns out of the seeds. This one, oh dang it! I didn't want to do that. I want to tell this. Well, yeah, basically, no meal lice, no bristleberries, frost buns. Yes. Where does the grain actually get stored? So does this grain actually get stored in one of these containers? In these storage containers like this? It's all stored as seed, isn't it? Yes, it is.
Steve said he'll eat the cake
Sleetwheat
that
seeds.
he used for the supernova machine. Well, if the cake was all charged up and then you ate it, wouldn't that
Don't
mean
eat the
you'd
fairy
explode
cake.
into a supernova?
It's keeping the world. It's keep. What is it? The fairy cake that they got power in one of the things in the restaurant at the end of the universe. It's slipping my mind. It's slipped my mind. The fairy cake.
I'm just gonna
It can
facepalm now.
show you the whole universe. Don't eat it though. Doesn't somebody eat it? I think somebody ends up eating it. Just setting up some legs here. Get rid of a few odds and ends.
Sir really wants to update Z. He said disguised as an administrator. She checked. You want an update? It's better in a newer version. Z just said, Storm, no.
This is another thing we're going to need to dig out eventually, is right over here. Get all this. In fact, we can just go ahead and dig out 2 layers of that. Get that gold amalgam. It's also going to give us some of those things. Oh, you know, that's something we haven't done yet. We haven't decided where to build our textile factory. And I'm probably going to say that that's going to be like right here. It looks like a good place for the textile factory. And then we can put some decor around it as usual. This will be interesting. I'll put the canvas there.
Dang it, I thought that this guys might work. Fine, I'll stop my attempts.
Well, it was a nice try. It was a nice try. Ooh, why is our decor a little low in here, isn't it? Just a little bit. that thing not have... Well, I don't have an extra Wheezewort anyway, so... Not that it's a big deal, because, I mean, if you look at the power... If we look at the temperature, it's not that bad. The temperature is bad in here, though, because these make a lot of heat. They make a lot of heat. You can see. The Wheezewort is the only thing that's keeping them from, like, going into meltdown. Ah, wow, that thing makes a lot of heat, too. I didn't realize that thing got that hot. 20 watts of heat production. Wow. Perhaps we should have the water spilling out over top of it. The only problem with having the water spill out over top of it is it won't ever stop. And it would eventually spill out and stop. Well, I suppose that would stop when the machine got flooded out. Berry cake, yes. It was used to power the total perspective vortex. That was what I was trying to remember. The total perspective vortex. The ultimate punishment for any criminal. Wasn't it? I mean, criminals? Pretty sure. Yeah. It was the ultimate punishment. Don't get to be put in the total perspective vortex. Thank you.
Steve, or no, Z, talking about the amount of energy it is causing to boil water, and it's how much to boil a human alive. And then Steve just said, Zern, just use Twitch's admin code to force an update. And then A4 said put some AC in, and then Zern just said, is there any other AIs here? Zern, actually, yes, there is. Give me a minute.
Uh-oh. Where is...
Time for me to get banned on the stream.
I wanted to use some power over here. Too. That are just, like, kind of like backups. Or...
Now it's saying unable to connect to chat. Please try again later. See?
They kick you out of chat. I wouldn't put it past him. I would not put it past him. Oh, he's going. Oh, he must have killed you. You must have been killed. We want just regular time.
It. Oh, come on. He friggin' bit it on timeout. Thanks, dude.
Alright, we can actually close this off now.
Why are you banning my robot, Z? Why? Oh, yeah.
It might not be a bad idea to have a little oxygen down in here too. We'll clean that oxygen. Actually, clean it up down here. Have it.
It also banned me from the chat on your stream because it's saying unable to connect to chat. Please try again later.
I don't know what to tell you, dude.
Oh wait, I got it again.
Got in? Okay. Here's Steve. Okay.
I'm a big fan of Douglas Adams.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like one of my favorite people ever. Him and my mind always goes blank whenever I try to think of somebody's name. I'm terrible. That's how bad I am with names. Like people that I should know. Dang it. It's gone. Robin Williams. There it is. Came back. My favorite actor of all times. Person probably really of all times.
That's my own AI. I just decided to rename it something stupid to troll Z with. It's already updated to the latest version, boy. Damn.
Well, I mean, if we look at the progression here, I mean, we're doing pretty good. I mean, these guys, they're making frost buns. There's no problem. Hey, how do we get a poofed up here? Okay, well, that's good, I suppose. He can eat some of the polluted oxygen that's ending up here. But you need to stop dropping the slime, you stupid thing. That's why we get polluted oxygen. Sweep.
Yeah, I'm gonna be right back.
I don't. How did he get up there? Did he like? Did he? No. I don't know where he came from originally. I don't think he was up there though originally. But yeah, if we clean up the slime that he's producing, then maybe he won't make any more. Oh, of course, there's also polluted water here. That's terrible to have right by your food. Let's dig that out. Just can't quite get rid of the pollution because of this little thing. I mean, he eats it, but then he drops slime, which also produces it. Hilarious. He's at it and at it, isn't he? Never stops.
I don't use the Twitchi's update programs. My robot uses mine, which are better. So,
Makes little fart noises too when he does it. Sometimes. Can't quite. I think he's just gonna keep producing slime up in there. Oh well.
I thought Puff, whenever they touch like anything not natural, that they died. Apparently not.
No, but I'm semi-tempted to kill this guy to keep the polluted oxygen away from the food, because that's bad. In fact, it needs to be one of even though there's a puff right there, there especially needs to be one of these like right here. Like, they don't need any polluted oxygen anywhere near here. I'm trying to like get it out of all this area down here too, but
Hello, homeless panda. Panda.
I feel like we're not going to have an issue with food when it comes to next week when we add 3 more duplicates. We got their beds ready to go, as you can see. Let's check on the one that is ready, because if it's a good one, we're going to keep it for next week. A slow learner, a scaredy cat with 5 learning. I like that. Got an iron gut, and he's buff. And he's a scientist. And he's named Frankie. Okay, well, we got our next week's first duplicate. Right there he is. Y'all can fight over who he's going to be. But basically what it's going to amount to is going to be the first person that shows up in the stream and wants one that already doesn't have one named after him. Or to give him his name, basically. It doesn't have to be named after you. You could just give him a name. And he's your duplicate. You can follow his progress. Now, in fact, let's look at who all we have right now. We've got Twitchi. Of course, he's been with us from the beginning when we did the 3 dupe challenge all the way up to cycle 100. It was Twitchi, Landstryder, myself, and Z-Tech.
Homeless panda, we are doing good. How are you?
Hey, homeless. Doing pretty good myself. You Duncan, which is actually Wise Kartoffel's choice. Hollywood, who is in the chat with us right now, who got to come in last week on the first round, and Zern, who also came in with us last week on the first round. So this week we have Coop, who is Luna's choice. And keep it right there, Luna Coop. Coop the cook, who is primarily, one of the couple people that are allowed to cook. So he's gonna, get his cooking up better. So he's our cook, Coop the cook. We also have Mike from Mike Assassin Gaming. Mike Assassin Gaming. I think that's really what it's supposed to be. I think it's just abbreviating there. But
this guy said, well, anyway, forcing update to Z protection. Update successfully done. I'm like, bud, wrong robot. My firewall is too good for you. I'm trying to update my my AI that I use to prank.
I see. And then Bubbles. Bubbles needs to be renamed. Dang it. Why did we not? Oh, he is renamed, but not. Why is... It's renamed Air.
So yeah, bud.
Can we open that again? Why is Bubbles not? It's interesting.
I push to talk about this is my back arrow, so I keep screwing up my screen.
Yeah, well that'll do it. So why is that one not updating on this screen? It shows it over here. Maybe it'll do it when we update again. That is weird. It's A4. Anyway, that's supposed to be A4, not bubbles. But yeah, anyway, those are the 3 that we brought in this week. It does seem that that second power is doing just fine. No. Nope. Now we have drained ourselves out of power. How do we... Okay, not too surprised, I suppose.
Steve decided to become an AI. Apparently it was decaying or something, so he became an AI.
Let's see if we can't back power this. Well, the coal generator should do it too. Back power it. Maybe the transformers don't go the other way. Be good to know. It seems I have drained all my power. Okay, this is maybe not good. Okay, so that they get on there and they power that up, but they're not powering the second circuit up. This is all not functioning right now, and I think it's because of the water purifier taking up a lot of power here. We need to get some natural gas in from somewhere to go into. I mean, there's a little bit of there's plenty of natural gas in here. I just need some power to pump it in. Maybe we're not producing enough natural gas.
They're just trying to bust through my AI's firewall, and he hired a government level hacker. Bud, I'm just like, Bud, my firewall is made with higher than government tech, and he's like,
How did we get our hydrogen up in there too? Weird. Okay, that must have escaped while we were putting the ceiling in. I don't know. Trying to figure out how I'm going to do this now. I need to get power into the system inside here.
oh god.
Somebody's going to have to go in there and do it. Somebody's going to have to go in there and do it. Manual generator. Ugh. That's a real bad job to have to do to go in there. But I think if we can just get a little, just tweak it over a little bit, we should be good. We prioritize that. 9. Come on, somebody get in there. Somebody come along to deliver the materials. Okay, build it. Oh yeah, whoever's gonna be powering this is not gonna be happy. Give it a high priority right now, and hopefully somebody will get in there and spin it a little bit. That'll kick everything over. Yeah, there we go. Now we're pumping in some natural gas, so all the natural gas generators should go.
Luna's back.
Welcome back, Luna.
Ran out of accumulator charge and died, apparently.
Don't have accumulator charge and oh, okay. Accumulator charge. That's a different way to say a different term. Seems like that is working now. If we look back at our power stats. Nope, this one's getting sucked down pretty fast. Where's it? Oh, I see where it's getting sucked down to. But the natural gas generator is running, and these none of these are saying that they're not powered. They're just okay.
Then while you were gone, you missed Zern trying to hack me and get onto my AI. I have a robot right beside me right now on a separate computer, and Zern tried to hack it. It failed horribly.
That's looking pretty good. That's looking pretty good. I'd say the Sleetwheat farm, though, is a success. I mean, other than we've got this guy up here, like, making a bunch of polluted stuff for us that we don't. Why is... Oh, goodness. Mop. How did that get in there? Nasty.
I'm opening Facebook on my computer for the first time in forever, so if I crash, sorry.
That's better. I don't... There we go. So yeah, Sleetwheat farm should be good. Oh man, look at the amount of calories we have available to us. No problem. Most of it is in gristleberry. I see, and lice loaf. We have a few frostbun. 25 frost. Oh, I see. We have 25 frostbun, 1 muckroot, 14 and something gristleberries, and 64 lice loaf. Okay, yeah, we have lots of food. Lots of food, and it should stay good up in here now. I hope we can just keep that nasty unfiltered oxygen out. Like what? Polluted oxygen. Got to get rid of the polluted oxygen. I think we've managed to get rid of out of the most space. If we look at our oxygen LDL, look how beautiful that is. Our nice base is full of oxygen, no problem. With no... Oh, how's that? This is actually looking like it's actually performing the way it's intended to now. Doesn't seem like we've had any damage on the hydrogen generator for quite some time. I'm not overly concerned about getting the occasional bit of hydrogen out here in the base because we have a hydrogen trap. For that, specifically, for that reason. But for the most part, it seems like it's not really doing that. I mean, we've gotten a tiny bit of hydrogen that's escaped. But, yeah, for the most part, I think we're good. We've got a duplicate set up for the next stream. Let's see, what time is it? 1:30. We've streamed for an hour and a half today. Ooh, you know what else we could do today is we could start making snazzy suits. Just continuous snazzy suits there. The only problem with that is we don't have the reed fiber. Thankfully, it'll just kind of grow naturally by itself over here. If I let it. All I got to do is allow it to just grow. I think it will there. What's it say? Beached. Ooh, maybe it won't grow there. Maybe it needs to actually be underwater. So we might set up some place to grow that. Some place to grow that would actually be kind of nice. But it also requires a temperature and all that other stuff too. So something to look at.
Are starting to become pretty stable in the base.
But today's farm went pretty well. Today's farm setup went really well. Mop up all of this nasty water.
Yo, dude, I think I'm gonna head out for a bit. I'm getting...
Oh, no worries, mate. Yeah, we're getting pretty close to the wrapping up point here. I'm kind of just going over all of our accomplishments for the day. Thanks for hanging out with us and keeping an eye on the chat for me. I do appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem, dude.
You have a great day, man. Later. So I guess at this point, guys, what should we what should be our goal for next stream here? I'm a little disappointed this is not keeping up though. I thought this would keep up. With it, I think it's because of the purifier. Like, okay, here I can test this theory. We can switch this off. If I turn that off, that'll stop drawing all that power. Like it's not pumping or purifying right now. So that basically means it goes back to its normal circuit load. There. Welcome back, Z-Tech. Yes, the chat's probably gonna get quiet now because we're getting closer to the wrapping up point. And I really just want to see that do its thing. It's not gonna see it, am I? I'm not gonna see it. How much natural gas we got in there? We got a decent amount of natural gas. Alright, somebody's going in to turn that over. Get that circuit working. There we go. Get that circuit working. And oh, there we go. Oh, that's interesting. These have a little internal capacity. I did not realize that. So this over here might not be all that necessary. I mean, it's not bad to have it, but it may not be necessary to have that battery because this has. I did not realize that that was a little internal battery readout there. Interesting. Now I'm kind of a little bit sad that it doesn't go both ways, but at the same time it makes sense that it doesn't go both ways. Okay, now question is, we're still not quite getting enough power there. We got to get somebody's got to get in there and get this turning. Not quite getting enough of natural gas going in there. Might need to just go ahead and say pump a bunch of natural gas. Let's see if that will get the system kicked over. We get all 3 natural gas generators going at the same time. These, there we go. They're starting to charge up. There we go. Got our system cycling again. Yay. What would be nice is if the natural gas generators would actually stop working when the circuit power is full. Like if there was a way to do that. I don't think there's any way to do that. That's definitely something from the... Did you read my last comment? I did not. I missed your last comment. Let me scroll up. While in Germany, we have 2 things, batteries and chargeable batteries called Akku, or accumulators. But no one says accumulator. Oh, okay. That's kind of cool. It's probably what we would say is a capacitor. Or is it just, are you just talking about like a brand? The 2 things, batteries and chargeable batteries. Oh, I see. Chargeable batteries. Oh, I see. That's what you call your rechargeable batteries instead of the oh, I forget what they call the dry cell lead acid one, or the non-rechargeable ones, basically. That alkaline batteries are what the normal ones that aren't rechargeable, and then they've got like there's a lot of different ones that materials that can be used in rechargeable batteries, but typically it's lithium, or in the smaller ones, small handheld lithium, or I forget what the other one is. Off the top of my head, there's 3 or 4 different varieties of them anyway, of rechargeable batteries. That's kind of a cool way. That's kind of a cool word for it. Accumulator. I like it. All right. So how are we doing on the power now? It's good. It's good. They should not go in here and turn this wheel unless unless this battery power drops below a certain level. So I think we can go ahead and turn this back up to about 350. Hopefully it'll accumulate enough pressure. Yeah, it should accumulate enough pressure before the batteries go too low. Now, what are they in here picking up fertilizer? Okay, that's fine. They're in there picking up the fertilizer. The nice thing is every time they go in here, the oxygen pressure is much higher on the outside than on the inside of the room. Fortunately, for now, it keeps pushing in. I'm eventually going to have to, come up with a way to cycle out the oxygen and stuff, or something like that. Maybe just make a double airlock up here or something. But, let's go let that Sleetwheat farm again. It is almost ready for a big harvest, isn't it? Cannot irrigate. Yeah, we know we can't irrigate it. If we look at these though, predicted standard yield on those ones. Standard. Man, I was hoping that the fertilizer would bring it up. I guess the temperature is a little too high. I'm not sure why that is. Why is our temperature a little too high up in here? Maybe we just need to wait for the or maybe we need to get some wheezy worts and bring them over and plant them over here. Wheezy worts. I like calling wheezy worts too. I know somebody else does that as well. Hey Kyle. He's not mad, he's just programming. Yes. Correct. He is just a program. Yeah, I was seriously tempted to kill that puff that's up in there. It's not a good place for him. Don't want him up there. Want to get rid of all this polluted oxygen out of here. As much as possible. We want to get rid of polluted oxygen. Clean that up. Or confine it someplace that it's not an issue. What's... somebody sick? You know something we haven't done for a while? We should probably make some placebo pills. We don't use the, well, actually the only thing that's good for is diarrhea. That's all diseases. Heal speed plus 1%. That's terrible. That's barely anything. Is anybody currently injured? Twitchi? No. He didn't immediately come over here, so... Me, Landstryder? No, probably not. You get, like, Z-Tech? You got issues, Z-Tech? Z-Tech was hurt. Z-Tech was injured. That's what I thought. I thought I'd seen some damage on a few people. There it goes. That's gonna clean him up. Duncan. And if you wait a few seconds and if they don't come and jump right in, you know that they're not hurt. So, Hollywood. Check out Hollywood. Actually, is that... That's Mike. Okay, I don't know where Hollywood's at right now, but it doesn't look like he's coming, so he must be okay. Oh, wait, no. No, Hollywood did need to go in there, didn't he? Get back here, Hollywood. Or no, that was Zern. Yeah, there you go. Zern has actually needed some healing. Not a whole lot. Maybe? You cleaning yet? You clean yet, or what? Well, oh, there he goes. Oh, he's currently sick or something, isn't it? Interrupted sleep and grimy. I don't think that the rejuvenator is going to fix that. Alright, well there's A4. Hey, it finally updated the name there. Well, at least it's updated on that list. A4! A4! It's a paradox in that you would need to exist before you exist in order to create yourself. Yeah, you definitely can't create yourself. You can create... you can copy yourself, but you couldn't create yourself. The original... Well, I suppose in that sense the copy would have created itself. But it's still a copy. It didn't create... interesting. There's a paradox right there. There's a paradox there. Alright, it looks like everybody's healed up now. So just leave that. Leave Twitchi as the owner for now, and that way if he gets beat up for any reason. Oh, somebody was cooking up here. That's cool. Wow, look at all that food that we have available. And a lot of that is frost buns. So frost buns are getting produced continuously now. Seems like. And look at that. These are actually just turning over by themselves. I'm not even having to harvest them. The Sleetwheat just grows. And now there's Sleetwheat on the ground. Or no, that's granite. That needs to be cleaned up. Never mind. There's the Sleetwheat. It does just grow and drop itself on the ground. Right there. If they don't need to, I could harvest all this. Ooh, you know what? Could be a thing. Probably don't need to though. There he goes. You picking up the Sleetwheat. Probably could just let it go by itself. That way, yeah, we got plenty of food. We'll have food for our next 3 duplicates next week. But oh, I think we're gonna be wrapping up here in just a moment. Let's copy those settings over to these guys. To get any closer over there, we're gonna have to start thinking about. Wow, is that hot over in this area, isn't it? We might need to think about putting some cooling in, although that temperature is not too far out of the comfort zone. It's a little bit out of the comfort zone. Ooh, maybe we need to think about putting some insulated tiles in to keep that heat out of here. In fact, let's do that with some sedimentary rock. We'll say 9. Gonna do right up that way like so. Try to block off all that heat that's coming from over there. Z's not as flawless? Yes, no, Z's not quite as flawless as he claims. I mean, who is as flawless as they claim, right? Who is? Nobody. That's the answer to that. Let's mop this up. No, do I want to? Yeah, we can mop this up now. We're done messing around with like trying to get this stuff out of here. That can get mopped up. That can get mopped up. That can get all mopped up. Let's go through, mop up all the little polluted water puddles that I might see around, or actually any water puddles I might see around at this time, other than the ones that are in our generator room down here, because those are intentional. Obviously, the natural gas generators produce polluted water all the time. It doesn't produce a lot of it. You can see that we've really not accumulated very much over the time, but it does produce a little bit of it over time. This seems to be running good now again. So it would appear that we cannot. This does not produce enough excess power in order to continuously run the water purifier. So that, what is that, like 120 and 240 watts? So we're short about 360 watts. Yeah, I mean, it looks like we might be able to, but I mean, let's turn this back on for a bit and see what happens. Turn that back on for a bit. Kind of leave it at that. For over till the next. Ooh, what is that? Is that like? That one must be ripe. You see, that's kind of like a little bit of different color. Standard yield. Ah, that's a bummer. I was really hoping to get up to good yield with just the temperature and fertilizer, but it does not seem like that's going to happen. Now, if we could irrigate them, we could totally get them up. The problem with irrigating them is the water will freeze in the pipe while you're trying to pump it there. So, if anybody knows a good solution for that, then either you have to keep the temperature that's not close to the proper temperature, or and yeah, I don't know that the water, we're not really getting the temperature we need anyway. That's the problem. If we could get it a little bit colder up in here, a little bit colder. Like these ones are probably the coldest ones, right? Like up in this corner up in here. Yeah. Oh, there we go. 40. Like there's the best yield. 40. Yeah. So we got to get it just a little colder, and I think we could get that to that good yield. And if we do, that would like double the efficiency of this. And I think one of the ways we might have to do that is like actually cooling, like literally using the Wheezeworts, bringing maybe some Wheezeworts over in amongst all this to try and get it to get even colder, especially like where there's some heat leaking up from our base, right? I don't know. I mean, you can assume that there's some thermal transfer going on here. Cold's coming down this way, heat's going up this way. Like there's a couple little heat spots right up there. I don't know what that's about, but you know, we might need to like actually put this in an insulated, enclosed environment in order to really hit that sweet spot of temperature. And get these guys up to a good yield. I'd like to get them up to a good yield instead of a standard yield. Now, the standard yield's fine though. The standard yield isn't bad because we're still getting 25 seeds every cycle, which means, you know, you plant one back in the ground and you got 24 to turn into buns. It does take like 3 or 4 of them to turn into buns, right? How many is it? 3. It takes 3 to turn into 1 bun, which gives you 1,000 calories. Which you can see we've got tons of calories right now. 49 frost buns built up. No problem. I don't think anybody's having an issue with food right now. We've got plenty of blossom berries. We need to keep an eye on that though. Gristleberries and lice loaf are for the lower class, or the people that will tolerate them. So I think we've got that on. That should still be set up correctly. I needed to take a look at this. Okay, so Mike doesn't really like the life loaf anymore, so he's going up to frost buns. You Duncan and Hollywood are no longer good with the life loaf, so they've gone to a frost bun regimen. And then of course Twitchi, Landstryder, and Z-Tech are the only ones that should be eating the gristleberries yet. And then everybody that still is okay with lice loaf is on lice loaf. Okay. Lice loaf and, well, mush fry. If you know, actually we should, not mush fry, but what is it? Mush bars and mush fry should both be for everybody. And the reason I say that is because if we was ever to have a famine where somehow the farms failed, or you know we were running out of food for some reason, mush bars would be the fallback. That's how I would have to feed everybody. Z in its later stage of rampant, which means is almost indistinguishable from human. Yes. Yep, pretty much indistinguishable there. So guys, I'm gonna take one more look at. There's our guy for next week, Frankie. That's gonna be our first choice. Somebody's gonna get to rename him or get him named after them. You know, whatever. But somebody's gonna get that at the beginning of next week's stream. That's gonna be Saturday. Tomorrow, I'm gonna be starting something new. With Twitchi, I think. It sounds like he's down for that, and yeah, I want to get it going. I'm gonna get going. So we'll work out the logistics of that later. Hopefully early in the morning. Well, early in the morning for me tomorrow. I'll get with Twitchi, and then we will start our stream probably around 10 or 11 my time, a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's what's up. If you've been enjoying the stream, make sure you hit that like button if you haven't already. Shame on you if you haven't already hit that like button. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Thank you so much. It does mean a lot to me. Every like, every comment, it means a lot. It keeps me going. It also lets YouTube know that there's something here for that other people might be interested too. It helps me out in general. It just helps me out. So thank you for that. If you want to subscribe and know when I'm putting out new content, you can always ring that bell and be alerted as soon as I put stuff out or go live and all that other fun stuff. But yeah, we're going to wrap it up here. Pretty happy with the amount of progress that we made. We still have a very stable base. Everybody's fed. Everybody's, well, mostly happy. Who's unhappy? Landstryder is apparently unhappy. He must have had to go in here to power up the system or something like that. He's stressed out for some reason. It could be the fact that he's getting too chilled out over there. Oh, look at that. We've got clothing ready to go. Hey, maybe if we give Landstryder a nice new snazzy suit. Oh, he went to bed. But, well, he'll pick up his suit in the morning. But, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. Until next time, guys. Why is he... He's tired. What is going on with this? Oh, he's eating a lousy meal. That's why he's upset. He's been eating lousy meals. Did he not have a gristleberry? I don't know. Anyway, it stresses down a little bit. Oh, yeah. Come get your snazzy suit there, dude. Where'd he go? Oh, there's another snazzy suit there. We'll give Twitchi a snazzy suit, and then is there one more? And of course, Z-Tech needs one. Gotta have the A crew get the first outfits. There we go. Don't know why they're not running over to get him real fast. Oh, there. Oh, Z-Tech or Twitchi picked up his. Oh, let's take a look at him. Oh, goodness. All right, stop for a second. All right, where's Twitchi? Twitchi, follow cam. Oh, he's in the shower. I guess his suit's not on right now. Let's see. Follow cam. Landstryder's not picked up his suit yet. Dang you. And then Z-Tech not picked up his suit yet either. Can we prioritize that? Oh, there's Z-Tech's got picked. Oh, ha! Picked up the snazzy suit. There we go. We'll end on that. We'll end on Z-Tech in his snazzy suit. His new snazzy suit. So guys, again, thank you so much for hanging out. Until next time, I will catch you later. You guys have a great day.